Hello, welcome out to the Death Battle Cast. We are the cast and crew of the Smurfs. I'm Ben, I play Wiz.
I'm Nick, I'm Smurf.
We go so well
You're
with the
Smurfette.
Yeah, you
Smurfette.
Smurfette. We go so well with the
Get
color
right.
scheme of this show.
We do. actually.
Yeah,
You
look at
kinda
that.
do. There's almost too
Torian.
much blue.
Torian, I'm a 3D animator. Look at my hat.
I'm Chad, I play
Look at
Boomstick.
my hair.
So,
Tori looks like the anime version of a Smurf.
He looks like Dante. He looks like Dante if Dante were a Smurf.
Oh my God, the preview monitor never lets me down.
did this hair come with the costume, or is this separate wigs?
No,
Separate wigs,
Someone
separate wigs.
Someone suggested this to me.
Because I was gonna say I don't remember a Smurf having Dante,
Dante hair?
anime hair.
I am Dante,
Smurf Dante.
Coolest Smurf ever.
the coolest Smurf. I'm like a demon hunter, but I'm also running from this guy who's trying
Gargamel?
to eat us. Yeah, he's trying.
And
That's
like-
what he's trying to do to the Smurfs, right? He's trying to eat them.
I think so. I
and
never
they're
actually
like 3
watched
inches
the
tall.
Smurfs except
Yeah.
for like one episode. when I
He
was 10.
wants their magic.
They're not magic though.
Grinding them up becomes magic, if I remember right.
So he's gonna eat them and then
It might be
become
eating them to
magician?
gain the more
Has
magical power.
Gargamel successfully done this before? Because otherwise, how does he know?
I think it's in his tome.
I was just about to say,
Which is like-
doesn't he read like books or
Some
something?
guy just wrote it and now it's true? Is that the
I'm
Smurf
not
lore?
well
There
versed
used to
on
be more
Gargamelian
Smurfs.
lore.
And then
Did there?
they committed a half genocide on Smurfs.
Oh,
When somebody
shit.
else
That's probably
Really?
what
ate them up.
Damn, I
Yeah,
thought it was
that's
like
the dark
a magical.
backstory of the Smurfs.
I thought it was like a magical world that only he could see and no one else could see.
We'll find out in the next Smurf movie.
happened. Is this high?
I don't know, like, kind of like Horton Hears the Who, where like you thought he was going crazy, but it was really people there.
Yep, just like that. Anyway, we have a death battle coming out next week. Yay!
Yeah.
Sora versus Pit. And we got something special to share with you guys. A little preview to
Ooh.
expect from
What?
that death battle animation. Let's go ahead and bring that up.
Starting off strong. Yahweh! Go get him, pal! What he said?
So, whose rear am I kicking this time?
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Take this! Fire!
Whoa! Ha! I've seen candles that are scarier than you. Let's take this to the next level.
All right, that premieres for first members. You guys watching live
The muffled claps.
Jazz.
on
baby.
Monday.
I'm clapping for that discount Goofy voice. That was-
Yeah, who could that have been?
Who voiced that?
My God.
I don't know, probably somebody really attractive.
Oh,
Clearly.
Yeah, look at him. No, Nick is goofy and also like it's a mix.
He
of
also
your
plays the
sound
character.
with like yes, and he also plays the character. I think we mixed your Donald Duck noise with an actual Donald Duck like sound. It's
Wait,
weird
why not just take the actual Donald Duck?
because it had to fit the animation.
Okay.
But
Can you just credit me as discount Goofy, because every time I hear it, it's like it's just me. It's not even Goofy.
so funny.
It's 30% there.
fine.
I'll give myself 30%.
It's so
good.
funny.
It's good.
so good.
Discount Goofy.
But then of course, as we announced a few weeks ago, Pitt is played by Justin Briner of Funimation fame. He's, if you've watched My Hero Academia at all, he plays the main character, Deku.
Yeah.
And then
Perfect voice for Pitt.
Bryce Papenbrook stars as Sora, who's been in a lot of things. Most notably, I think, is Kirito from Sword Art Online, Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan.
Man, big name.
Yeah. So
Some big
they're like
names.
perfect casting for it.
Big names.
yeah.
Big.
But I see people in the chat talking about it. I'm glad people are excited about it. And if you have anything to say about the show, topics that we discuss, and you're watching live as a first member, feel free to bring it up in the chat. I'm looking at it right now.
Who wins?
Goofy.
In a surprise twist. He just hits him right in the face with his big ass teeth. Kills him.
Anyway, we've got a question to discuss from Twitter. You can always use the hashtag DeathBattleCast on Twitter to send us questions and topics that you want us to discuss here. And I've got one from Lucan on Twitter, and he asks, what are your thoughts on using characters from card games like Magic the Gathering in death battles? Is the limited amount of video footage to play alongside the rundown a factor in not yet doing so?
Man, I feel so bad for whoever has to edit that episode.
That would be difficult.
How interesting can you make this one piece of paper look for 5 minutes?
Oh, we're gonna
That's
go
the
through
challenge.
all the list of like every transition in effect.
I mean, I'm not familiar.
You better have a real high resolution picture of that. All the zoom in and pan and scan and stuff.
I'm not familiar enough with the card games like Magic, but is there even like a character that, as far as I know, no character's ever been like a popular request from Magic or anything like that?
Yu-Gi-Oh, man.
I don't think we.
I don't know anything.
Yu-Gi-Oh's a little different.
I don't know anything about
because
these
that has
shows.
that
card
has the well, with Yu-Gi-Oh, obviously that has the show, and that show has, you know,
Yeah, that'll have plenty
exposed
of
the
interesting.
characters to a lot more people,
Yep.
so that there's a lot more people requesting those characters. But like, if we were to do an episode with a Magic character, that would be tough.
Gryffindor.
Not only because there's not like, not only because there's not, you know, footage. It's not necessarily a factor of like whether or not there's footage to play. It's
very
whether or not
pleased
there's
with
footage to analyze.
Right. Yeah.
That'd be difficult. with a
Yeah.
character like
But
that.
also, I mean, the footage thing is a bit of a challenge because we are a video show. So like, well, like for
We've been
example,
doing
like
this for
doing,
a while, we can figure things.
We would have to make
Yeah,
an
but, like, doing-
animation. to support.
like doing a character from a
the
novel
rundown.
that doesn't have any
Sure.
media is
But
hard.
again, that goes to it that it's a similar issue where like a character might do something in a novel, but the problem with not seeing it with our own eyes is that it's hard to analyze exactly what they're doing outside of what's being told. Now, sometimes, obviously, there will be enough information in the words for us to analyze, but like oftentimes it's just like, so-and-so gets in a sword fight with so-and-so. They duel around the courtyard or whatever. We don't know who's faster. We don't know what they're doing specifically. That's all up to
like-
the reader's imagination.
It's like the difference between if you were to read a book about Dragon Ball Z and it just says Goku dashes toward Vegeta versus if you were to see it in the show, there's like a shockwave, the like ground beneath him cracks or something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
The stuff that you can see in an animation versus just reading.
That's
in
there are definitely a few
non-visual.
fantasy characters I would love to do a death battle with. Like Vin from the Mistborn series would be fucking awesome. But maybe someday, because a lot of those. Well, I think the rights to Mistborn for a film have been done. So
Well, I mean,
Maybe
one
someday.
day. It's definitely not, so obviously that's not something that's come up in a death battle as of yet, mainly because there's a lot of really good suggestions from you guys that do have footage.
Things that we can see.
Yeah. And so, I mean, death battle's nowhere near done, so I'm sure eventually we'll get to, you know, a character like that. But
I would love to do that.
it's obviously a bit more of a challenge.
Yep.
But it's not off the table by any means.
I should wear this to dinner tonight.
Yes, you
You've already got the napkin
Absolutely.
around your neck.
Yeah. Like, I should just
Make a mess as much as you want,
I should
Dorian.
just show up at like a fancy dinner and it's like, yeah, I will have the escargot. And they're like, sir.
You know what
can't go."
escargot is?
Yeah, it's the snail thing.
Yeah,
But
okay.
I'll have the escargot, and they'll be like, sir, you're overdressed, underdressed. Am I overdressed or underdressed for a fancy restaurant?
I mean, you're fully clothed. Your body's covered.
Yeah, but like if it's like a super fancy, I'm talking about like suit and
But-
tie, blazer. Am I underdressed? Or just doesn't count?
You don't have a suit, tie, or blazer.
So I'm not dressed.
No.
Am I naked?
What are you guys talking about?
I have no idea.
You are definitely underdressed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If you jumped around while in that restaurant, people could see your junk.
Wow.
Whoa!
So
Wow.
Whoa!
that's my definition of whether or not you're underdressed.
Whoa, Ben!
That's the definition of whether or not you're underdressed?
Yes.
Can people see the movement of your dick?
Yes.
If they can track it, that's a no-go.
Wow. Way to go, Ben.
Is that not
We went
a
there.
decent like spot?
feel closer. I feel-
No, because like,
I mean, it depends on the restaurant.
I feel
obviously,
closer to you than I ever have before.
But, oh,
So let me get this. So let me ask you a question.
yes.
in
Am I-
fact, you can tell.
Do I come to work underdressed every day? Have you looked? Have you checked?
Ben's got to be waiting at the door, make sure everybody's properly
Do you
dressed.
see me flapping around?
Not when you mocap,
Every
Torian.
time somebody. Well, that's why we have like a very like enclosed space for mocapping, so nobody gets to see.
What a weird
I mean, in fairness,
fucking topic.
in fairness,
We've
I don't want to
stumbled
see
into.
that. And I
Exactly,
can't see. Well, I can't see anything because I got flowers growing out of my eyes, Ben.
Yeah, what's with that?
But
It looks like the thing from Horn.
you want to know the real story behind this? Torian put on the Smurf costume, and then came back out with these shades, and I was like, oh, now he looks cool.
Oh.
And so,
Oh, you were going for cool, were you?
am I not? No. So, like, so there's this pipe cleaner thing with like a purple ball at the end of it. I just grabbed it, started pulling it out. Lo and behold, it just so happens to be eyewear. So I put it on.
Yeah.
The end.
It seems like it's really annoying. Like, is it driving you crazy?
Yeah.
Can you see
Slowly.
it?
Yeah.
But with the
it wobbles
glasses
every
on-
time I move.
Nick, with the glasses on, you look like Maximilian, dude, cosplaying Smurfette.
Oh, too shy in
What's
the
up,
chat
dudes? Max
has
here.
a-
To bring you another Dragon Ball Fighters breakdown.
Shout out to Maximilian, dude. That guy's awesome.
Love that guy. Love that guy.
Too shy in the chat has a counter to my rules for underdressing. It says, if I was wearing nothing but underwear and jeans, would I not be underdressed?
Oh,
Yeah, you completely ruled out the top half.
My rules
Can't
don't
see
work
nipple
anymore.
either. I think that's a general rule in all nice
No wonder
places.
they've kicked me out of so
No
many
nipple.
restaurants.
you just go places with like no nipples? I
Fine,
mean,
nips
just showing
out.
nipples.
No nipples.
Take your nipples off.
Take them off. There we go.
Going by
Dress
that rule,
properly.
Torian,
No, put them on. Put the nipples.
I mean, you don't need them.
Where's my
it's behind. I just watched it fall. But going by that rule, Torian, you could not because, I mean, your nips are kind of poking through.
I mean, that's fine.
You're just gonna analyze Torian's
No.
body today.
Right.
now.
Ben's looking at my stuff, waving.
Let me get a close-up shot on Torian's dick, and
Like-
then we'll get the nipple next, please.
Looking at my nipples.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I like this look. I think this is.
Welcome to
very good.
Cringe the podcast.
If you're still here, thank you.
If you're still here, we are moving on.
All right.
That's what we're doing right now. I think it's time to find out.
I think we're actually gonna get a close-up shot.
Oh no.
What?
No, stop.
Is it-
No, it's time to find out what's going on. It's time to find out what's going on.
Dude, that silhouette that looks suspiciously like He-Man really enjoyed Torian's nipple.
Oh, that.
He's like, yeah.
That needs to be a gift.
Oh my
Just that
God.
transition.
All right,
the
guys.
rainbow text too. It's
I'm sure you've all seen there was a hubbub on Twitter.
There was a hubbub.
A hubbub on
It's the
Twitter.
official term.
The past week, yes, this is the official term for overdressed people.
You fucking hubbub. There's hobos, which.
Kanye West, everybody's favorite
Oh yeah.
interrupting rapper, I guess, made a hubbub about his support of Donald Trump, etc. And while we are not a political show by any means, there's something I want to look at in this tweet, if we can bring it up. He describes him and Trump as having dragon energy.
Oh man.
Dragon.
We are both
energy.
dragon energy. Yeah, I read this.
So, there's been some memes and stuff about this dragon energy thing, putting their faces on dragons and stuff. It's funny. But I want to get to the bottom of what is dragon energy.
Because that's what we do here.
Is that the 2018 version of Tiger's Blood?
Maybe.
Whatever from Charlie Sheen.
Oh, not Tiger. It's
Wasn't it?
Tiger's Blood.
It was Tiger's blood.
Tiger's Blood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it Charlie Sheen?
Am I?
thing?
Am I
Yes. I think that's right. I
Yep.
think that's right.
Yeah.
It's something
His
like
was winning.
Yeah, and
It-
Tiger blood.
Yeah. that's
Oh,
one thing.
okay. All right. Anyway, yeah.
But-
I guess it is.
But I have done some digging to find out exactly what dragon
Okay.
blood
You want us to guess
or
what it is
dragon
first?
energy is. Yes. Well, I want to see what you guys, if you can take your death battle skills that you've accumulated over the years and try to deduce what this really is supposed
Got
to be.
it. No
I'd
problem.
love to hear your thoughts, and then I will give the definitions as defined by 20 minutes on the internet.
All right.
So,
My best guess is that Kanye thinks a lot of himself as what he's accomplished and his entrepreneurial spirit. I think he recognizes that in Donald Trump, saying like, oh, this guy, he goes out and he gets things, right? He makes things happen. Dragon energy. That's what I'm gonna assume dragon energy is. That like drive to make things. I'm not necessarily agreeing with Kanye's statement, but that's what I
Were you
think.
about to say me?
I mean,
My statement?
No,
that's probably a very literal way of taking it, but then why didn't he just say that?
because he's
Specific-
Kanye West.
Specifically said dragon energy.
I think
mean-
he's trying to shoot Kamehamehas.
Think so?
It's like a
See,
secret.
that seems more realistic to me than what Chad just said.
It's like a secret celebrity thing that they actually all have this
Oh.
dragon energy, and
Yeah,
Kanye just
imagine.
ousted everybody.
Imagine all of Dragon Ball Z, but you replace Goku and Vegeta with Trump and Kanye.
What?
What?
Imagine that now.
I can't.
No.
When he goes, sorry, I just pictured Super Saiyan in his comb over,
Yep.
just like,
Yep. See, you got it. It works.
damn it.
Torian, what do you think dragon energy?
I think it's like dragon, like,
I am the prince of all rappers. Sorry.
I think it's like dragon love.
Dragon love.
They just want to love everyone. It's love, man. It's love energy.
But like,
Whoa.
Where'd you get all stoner on it?
but like with a dragon, so there's like claws and teeth
going on?
involved.
That's the best use of googly eyes I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, but just like love, man. They're giving their love, but they're like dragons. It's
Hold
dragon
on.
energy.
So it's dragon love.
Hey, see, Chad knows. Chad knows. He's what's up.
Can you go into more detail about dragon love?
Yes.
Like, it's a feeling, or you want something sexual.
I mean, it's your own opinion. Or do you
But
want
I was done at love, and then you're like, say
just-
something sexual, Tori.
We need the full definition. Like
What
that's the whole
dragon
point
love
of this
is.
discussion.
I don't know, man. You just love your dragon. I mean, you love with your dragon. How to Train Your Dragon.
All right. Well, let me tell you
Komodo
what
dragon?
dragon energy actually is. There are quite a few different definitions, but dragon energy is not a new thing.
It's an energy drink.
It has existed for a while. Well, that is one. There is an energy drink called Dragon Energy Drink. It is a performance-enhancing drink, obviously, but it's like a whole brand with shirts and hoodies and things like that.
What kind of performance?
And for some reason, they completely failed to capitalize on this tweet.
Really?
Yeah. I
Come
don't know why
on.
they didn't do anything.
Wait,
but, like,
they're still around?
You're right.
Yeah.
They are
They
dragon
do?
energy. Get yours today at
Yeah.
Walmart. You know.
yeah. So this like golden opportunity showed up, and they like tweeted like a reply to Kanye. It's got like 3 likes, and that's about it.
Oh no, that's very
It
sad.
didn't really work out too well for them.
They're social
But
media managers.
there are lots of other examples of dragon energy, even before that. So I have like 6 different examples of definitions.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we
So-
supposed to choose which is the most plausible?
We'll see once I get
Is
through
it
it.
out of context?
So it's gonna
dragon
start a little more realistic, and then gets a little weird.
That's fine. Just
Okay.
take
so
us
the
along for
first
ride.
one is in Guild Wars. It's radioactive magical energy produced by dragons.
energy? Oh.
So like that's the most like
Yeah.
obvious one. Yeah, fantasy
the-
setting.
like
It's
the
it's
magic shit.
Dragon energy, but it seems to be like a metaphor for nuclear energy.
Ooh.
Yeah, which is kind of weird. Dragons
poisonous?
radiating
Yeah.
stuff.
So is Kanye nuclear? Does he have like radiation? Is that what he's referring to?
No.
Is that why he's so sick?
Probably not. Is that why he's so sick?
Is he gonna get superpowers in a minute?
Is Kanye
right.
sick?
I don't fucking know. I don't know.
I mean, look
You
at
just
him.
make sure.
In another fictional setting called a show called Winx Club.
Winx
Oh, I love that show.
It is a fire spell.
I've heard of it. But
It is a fire spell used by Bloom.
Yes.
Who is a 16-year-old magical fairy princess.
Yes. Winx Club. What?
So,
They're magical fairy pixies.
He looked at me and he went so sincerely. What?
It's like
How
totally.
could you not? Like that's a part of living.
It's like totally
You've got a
Spice, but
daughter.
with like wizard pixies.
wizard pixies who shoot dragon energy.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm sold already. Like, don't get me wrong, I just haven't heard of it. And
Yeah. I like that show.
Is it an anime or is it a show for kids? What
Like
is
a
it?
little cartoon.
Oh, okay.
Like totally Spice.
Winx Club.
I'll look into it.
Looks like a
for-
magical girl.
It is. Yeah, it's a
show.
teenage magical. Don't watch it. I'm not.
No, I meant for Kira.
Okay.
Is it like for
yeah.
kids?
Yes. Yes. It's pretty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because she's like
Winx
really
Club.
into Mia and me right now, which is like, and they have like fairies and they shoot water at each other.
They're like little high school teenage girls with fairies and powers and wizards and dragon energy.
I could see Kanye being a fan of that. Maybe that's what he's talking
Dude, that's what
about.
he's talking about? All right.
You just watching Winx Club.
Yeah, that's
But
he and
there-
Donald Trump.
There are some
Watching Winx Club together.
there are some real-world examples of dragon dragon energy.
Sweet.
In Taoist magic specifically, it describes a union moving forward in a single direction. Now, when I first read that,
Kind
I
of ties
thought,
into what I said.
well, when I first read that, I thought that that's what it meant. It's like, oh, it's like a leadership.
You've got that
leadership
drive,
event.
yeah, to keep
Got
moving
drive
forward,
in a direction.
right?
But no, it is a literal direction, a single direction, moving straight forward.
What?
Oh, fuck! I have dragon energy! Fuck! I'll see you guys.
According to tiny@dragon.com, good examples of this are the lines that form during Black Friday, or, and this is their example, sperm being shot out.
Whoa.
So
Hey, you know what? Hey, real talk though. That's what I was thinking. I didn't want to say it though.
that's their example, not mine.
Dragon energy!
I knew it was something sexual.
I mean, I guess you did.
He called dragon love.
Come to me, Cameron.
Dragon love involves dragon energy.
I wish we just set up a nipple cam so it was like every time something sexual, nipple cam.
I keep cutting to me and I keep getting distracted by it.
All right. There is also.
You know, Brian's just gonna keep doing it.
I keep getting distracted. Okay, so it is sexual.
So, well, it can be, but it's specifically moving in one direction, like a union of things moving in one direction.
Semen.
An army.
Semen,
Semen,
or an army,
yes.
or a line.
Or Winx
An
Club.
army of seamen.
Army.
Yes.
Or Winx Club.
Or the
Winx Club semen.
If the Winx Club.
Now you
okay,
made it
not
weird.
gonna.
Can we get the
There we go.
Can we get the Winx Club intro on? Because that show is great.
Now it's Torian's turn to sit
Just running in the
weird this
background.
And then we're just flagged for this like
Yeah.
little girl show.
That's why we have that TV. It gets around that
There
issue.
we go. All right. There is also a retired Chinese racing horse who is named Dragon Energy.
Oh, I would bet on that. Who wouldn't?
Unfortunately, out of 34 races, he has only won one of them.
I would not bet on that horse anymore.
His-
But he's got a great name.
His turn's coming up. His time to shine is
His
on the
name-
line.
Tired.
His name is so
It could
misleading.
still happen.
Although he is related to other horses named Godspeed, Such a Happiness, and Whoop
Such a happiness.
and Whoop Whoop.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop. Is that
Whoop
like the
whoop.
official clown, like horse of the
That's the
insane
name
clown
of, like,
posse?
his father
Wait a minute.
or sire.
Okay. What was the names again?
Dragon Energy is
Hey,
related to Godspeed,
Hey, you're
Such a Happiness,
Godspeed.
and Whoop Whoop.
You're such happiness. I'm Whoop Whoop, and you're Dragon Energy. And then you have to be the guy who's like shouting the horses like who's in the lead or who's singing. So you're like in the lead. There's Whoop Whoop, Whoop Whoop, Whoop Whoop, Whoop's in the lead, Whoop's in the followed by Dragon Energy. Dragon Energy's coming up to the round. He's had 31 races and only won one. Is this his number 2? Oh my Godspeed.
Godspeed. And then whoop 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 whoop.
He's just saying the horse name.
Is that seriously
crowd
like the
chants
official
getting-
horse of the insane clown posse?
I don't know about that.
That's what
but-
juggalos say to each other. It's their greeting.
Whoop Whoop,
Whoop, whoop.
and drink
Yeah.
Fago.
I mean, maybe it has something to do. I didn't look into Whoop.
When he
Whoop,
wins, yeah,
just looking at
Fago
Dragon
sprays
Energy.
everywhere.
But maybe. Okay, here it is.
Winx Club.
Here's your Winx Club with an ad for Red
Did you
vs.
know
Blue
Red vs. Blue season
You should go
16?
check that out.
Totally.
They killed 2 birds with 1 stone, promoting their shows.
Look at that Dragon Energy. There it is.
Yeah, oh
Dragon
yeah.
Energy shot the red fire.
Yeah,
Energy.
Winx Club.
Look at all that Dragon Energy.
This is how we don't get flagged. We play it on that TV.
Yeah,
before
Kira
we
can
can
watch
sing
that.
it.
go.
They're cool. They're kind of
Look at that pose.
kind of sexy, but
How old are these fairies supposed to be? Tori?
16. I have it written out. 16-year-old magical fairy princess.
I take that back.
Go. I mean, if you're in the
Whatever.
right state.
No, Tori, that was.
Look at that. Like, why would they do that?
Yeah, I mean,
Or if
I will
you
say
are a high schooler watching this,
that one pose was oddly sexual.
Oh, look at the evil Link.
Well,
Oh,
who is this made for?
oh,
whoa, okay.
Well, I mean, that's like standard transformation.
Sure, sure.
This is magical girl transformation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
been happening.
So-
forever.
Winx Club. Teachers just to spin in. Like they spend all that money on the animation and then just the trick to spin in.
There are two more definitions.
Oh, okay.
These get
We're not done?
weird.
I'm sold on the horse.
We
I'm
peaked at
sold
Whoop
on
Whoop.
the
Horse is a
semen.
pretty good one, but
We definitely peaked at
all right.
Whoop Whoop.
No, we haven't peaked just yet.
Ooh.
Okay.
According to modern shaman, and totally not crackpot.
Real quick, Ben, I hate to interrupt you because I know you're on a point, but you just said according to modern shaman.
According to a modern shaman, he calls himself a modern shaman.
Okay.
Jean-Luc, he has a DVD out for sale.
Jean-Luc the shaman.
He has a DVD out for sale that's called Whales and Dragons.
Oh.
And in this DVD, he says that people with dragon energy can see dragons. However, okay, so for one thing, this implies that there are just dragons out there.
Oh God, please tell me that he thinks whales are dragons. Please tell me he thinks whales are dragons.
Unfortunately, I don't know what he says about whales.
Oh shit!
There's something else going on with whales.
That's where they
But
went.
there is something about seeing the dragons. So dragons are out there and they're invisible, apparently. And people with dragon energy can see them. But there's a caveat, right?
Okay.
You can only see them after the integration has begun. And the integration is an upcoming event where the vibration of the earth will match the resonant frequencies of both fire and water. So get ready for that.
Oh, I'm ready. I've been ready since birth.
Of course. What else could it be? Anything else would be fucking stupid.
You know how I've been like saying that I'm gonna go evil when we get powers? This is what I've been waiting on.
Dragon energy. Yeah, you need to wait until the earth and fire and water vibrate the same, and you can see dragons only if you have the energy.
You're going
Anybody got a
first.
cup of water and a lighter? We can just shake them.
Yeah. Oh, get ready, RT Animation. I've got something new to pitch.
Here we go.
You're going first, Chad.
Why?
Because of my dragon energy. I feel like I'm gonna be pointing. What was
He's
that?
going back to his supervillain.
Oh, hold on. How do,
What
how
was
do
the
we-
dragon-
Why do I know? But why do I die
Here's the
first?
thing, because I'm facing you, and then the dragon energy, right, sends you in a direction.
That's implying that the integration's going to happen like right now.
And now you're cross. Like that's a different universe.
Or that'll happen in the podcast episode.
That's a different
Oh,
universe.
okay.
It doesn't have. It could be next week. Next week, the integration.
Also,
Come back.
that's how indiscriminate he is when it comes to his murder and atrocities that he'll commit when he's a supervillain. Oh, you'd be first because I was facing you. Oh, fuck.
What a sick villain kill. Like,
I guess it's a fair treatment. Like,
Yeah, first person I see every day.
man, what a sick villain.
And there's one more definition that I found, and it is, according to the Complete Idiot's Guide to Wicca and Witchcraft, dragon energy is used to summon dragons,
Right?
No, you don't say.
and the best way to invite your dragon through ritual.
Ritual.
The best way to invite your dragon through ritual. I can't say the word ritual.
What's happening
Through
here?
ritual.
Through ritual
Yeah,
is, and I quote, to stir your dragon energy gently.
Okay.
Where is your
Here's the
dragon
thing.
energy
Here's the thing.
located?
Wait a
That's
minute.
all it says. It doesn't give any more details, specifically because it says using dragon energy is too dangerous for a novice witch.
Oh, so it's like pink energy in Power Rangers.
However, if your coven is
much
suffering a
pink energy is
crisis,
dangerous.
inviting a dragon can solve pretty much any problem.
Sweet.
Okay.
Also, you
so many questions.
gotta what? Stir your dragon
gotta stir
energy,
your so-
and you tie that into pink energy. Come on, Nick.
Pink dragon energy.
Sorry.
Well,
Here,
That's
but
how you
like,
ruin it
where
for
do you
Nick.
get the dragon energy that you're stirring?
It's yours. You just have it.
Is
apparently.
this the semen meaning?
We can
Yes.
tie it all back. Okay, so what I've gathered
Okay,
is
please.
that you give a horse energy drink
What?
and it ejaculates
Oh no.
while running in one solid
Okay.
direction
All right.
until eventually it summons a dragon to solve all of its problems. Is that what you're telling me,
That's
Ben?
very
Yes,
impressive.
that's about.
That's
about
actually
what
really
dragon
impressive
is.
that you like put all that together.
Thanks.
And also, it has to happen after the integration of the earth.
Of course. Well, that's true. When fire and water are vibrating simultaneously.
I look like
how
a
silly of me.
Murph that
got the
failed
lore.
at committing
we
crimes.
got it.
So that's it. We figured it out.
That's
This is the official definition of dragon energy.
And Kanye West and apparently Donald Trump has it.
Yep. So whenever they get a horse that starts ejaculating, you know.
Oh God.
Just don't be facing them. Just don't be in the direction of moving. And
Have I told you guys that I'm afraid of horses?
yes,
Oh, yeah.
many times.
Okay.
I know, it's great. He's also really, really terrified of heights. And so, like, I just think it's funny. I just want to get him to ride a really tall horse.
I did, and it was fucking awful. It was like the scariest thing in my life. I thought I was gonna die.
Oh my God.
Why? What is it about horses?
They're too big.
There's lots of things that are bigger than horses.
Yeah,
Just,
but like
just anything bigger than a horse.
they're too big, and I can't read it. Like I don't know what's on the horse's mind. Like a dog, you can be like, oh, it's happy or it's sad, like a cat or whatever, like a normal animal. But like the horse just has a stone long ass face. I have no
Can't read it?
I have no idea. And then like when like Kenya, we take our horseback riding, she like is a fucking horse whisperer. Like it's all hugging her and stuff. But like when I walk next to it, I think it legitimately is gonna kill me. Because I don't know. So I default to go to it's gonna kill me.
Look at that shifty long face. You can't tell what it's thinking. It's just blank. It's just all nose. Like
It's just all
Face
nose.
is different than like a dog.
I don't know. There's
Because dogs like pant and wag their tails and stuff.
they make
I don't know what
faces.
horses do.
horses don't do any of that.
Kind of little trot and
They like just
can
walk
flick their
around.
tail,
And then on this
they
farm we
whinny.
go to, the horses are just fucking walking around like dogs. So I'm terrified. But I have
Hold
to
on.
be.
they're walking around like dogs, and that makes you trust them less.
Yeah, because they're these huge animals just walking around, just hanging out.
They don't express enough emotion for you, is what you're saying?
I think so. I think that's what it is. And they're too big.
And you look into their eyes.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna just strong arm
They're
me.
just gonna strong arm you.
Yeah,
The horse.
yeah. They're too big, man. They're too scary. Moving on.
With their finger legs.
Their finger legs.
Oh, we're not. Oh, God damn it. We're going back to the horses are just
All right,
hands.
I think it's time to talk about what's going on with the community. And we've got some art to show off. Let's go ahead and bring that up. This is from Tyson C.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes!
It is Cataclysm and Catechus, attorneys at Claw.
That's amazing.
Stand by you in your meower of need.
That's wonderful.
That's great.
So
Tyson.
cool.
This is based off of costumes Torian has worn in the past. I'm
See,
not
I
sure
told
how
you that was
Smurf
the
Dante gets
jacket
involved
you wore
here.
last time. You almost grabbed the same one again today.
No, there wasn't. That one,
is it
the
different?
one I grabbed wasn't it. It was in a bag.
Okay, whatever.
Awesome.
So is Cataclysm ever going to come back?
Really cool.
I mean, as whenever Catechus comes back.
Oh, okay.
We got a lot of.
Wait, you're gonna be both at the same time?
Well, yeah, he sheds the outer one to become catechist.
I'm just gonna have Noel like play Catechus, or Cataclysm since he has the mask on. I'm gonna be Catechus. And I'll just be the stands.
You just be right behind him the whole episode. There you go.
This little dangly thing on your face is getting on me.
It's
More cool fan.
annoying me. So like, it's got to be driving Nick crazy. I want to know what's going on. There's one coming up here in a second. That. What the hell's going on
Oh.
with Nick as one of the
even
members
notice that
of the
was a photo
Hobbit
shop.
of the
He was
dwarves.
dressed up as a hobbit last.
Yeah, I was a hobbit.
Oh,
I was
you have a
smoking
Hobbit
that,
outfit?
Yeah, I
That's
was
awesome.
smoking that pipe the entire episode.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
got very smoky in here.
All right, Torian, you're
it
up.
was a good time.
This movie sucked so bad.
Torian.
What a disappointment.
Yes.
Torian,
What's up?
you're up.
Oh, to throw the thing at Chad?
What? Okay, real
Do-
fast.
do the thing
Let
that
me tell
you
you what it's like working at this company.
While he's talking, you might want to go.
Torian just walks up to me right before we go live. He
Your
goes,
pants are sagging.
Hey.
Torian. Don't show your
hey.
Smurf butt.
He goes, hey, can I dump something all over you? And I was like, what? And he's like, is it messy? And he's like, no. And I'm like, okay. I have no idea what's coming. And I'm a little worried because he said it wasn't messy, and then I asked if it would hurt later.
Just don't.
You're such a good sport.
Wasn't that worth it?
Yes. Yes, it was.
Oh, look, I'm DashCon.
Oh no. What? What is that? What does that mean? It just sounded funny.
I was about to say, why are you like, oh no?
Thanks, Torian. This is the most festive I've been.
Oh, look at that fan art.
I'm just gonna leave it every time
Am I riding a
shift.
knife? What was
Okay.
that?
Well, that was.
Don't pick it up, broadcast. Make Torian pick it up.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Thank you. They're throwing it all at you.
I'll pick it up.
Oh, yep, here it comes. Oh, God, it's broadcast
Oh, no.
vengeance.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
Don't throw it at me.
I look
I
great.
saw that Tyler stab.
They're all out here just throwing stuff at us from behind the camera. This is
Every time you move, more
Madness.
balls.
I know.
Okay.
Poor broadcast always has to
Well-
deal with. I feel like they're getting achievement hunter
Get that outta
aggression
here.
out on us.
Ow.
gotcha. All right.
Is that just your collarbone?
Oh.
Sounded solid.
Oh,
All right.
Brian's
Okay.
cut
We
is
gotta
on point.
we gotta get out of whatever's happening right now. But it's time for the community death battle. All right.
All you did was arm all of us.
Yeah, pretty much. And everybody out there. All those people. But last week we decided on Caboose
Oh, jeez.
versus Jar Jar Binks.
Yep. That's
sure
that battle we
did.
talked about. Totally.
Oh my God, this is just gonna be happening the whole time.
Yup.
Okay.
Aren't you glad you told him
Podcast
to
is
do it
over.
after fan art? Because if he did this at the beginning,
Yeah. Oh boy. All right. So this was requested as a death battle and community death battle. Using the suggestion form that is listed underneath every single video of ours on YouTube. if you have an idea for Death Battle, you can suggest it using that form. And we have an answer for Caboose from MLG Avocado on Twitter. So we can bring that up right now. And he says, Caboose can effortlessly flip tanks, lift Andy the bomb, which even Tex couldn't do, survive 10 times gravity without noticing any difference, and defeated dozens of Tex clones. And Jar Jar is Jar Jar Goddamn Binks. Caboose wins.
I love that. Like, who's really gonna argue for Jar Jar?
Well,
That's why I'm so
we
interested.
do have
like,
an
I'm
argument
interested.
for Jar Jar from Gatekeeper 48. And he says, people often forget that Jar Jar is secretly the Sith Lord who made Palpatine the Emperor.
Fan theory.
In episode 1, he can leap great distances and took out an army of droids with just his cunning and drunken master style of fighting. Just imagine if he had a lightsaber. Okay.
No, he'd kill himself with it. He's so
Well,
clumsy.
I hate to be a devil's advocate for Jar Jar of all time,
I know, right?
but
As the biggest Star Wars fan,
I'm just trying
Madness.
to. I just trying to throw them past your shot. So you see the,
okay.
carry on.
But Jar Jar has been in several battles, and he has some mysterious ability to just be lucky in killing things.
Sorry. I'm so sorry, man.
He does have the ability to be lucky in killing things.
so
I'm gonna help
sorry.
reiterate your
But
point.
here, doesn't Caboose have an AI like the rest of them
Caboose?
that gives some abilities and stuff?
No, he does not have an AI anymore. He was
Caboose is
possessed
super
by-
strong and
Well,
he
you
has,
say anymore. So like, what was the AI before?
It wasn't his AI. It's possessed a lot of characters.
Okay.
he's super strong.
O'Malley, the one who possesses Doc.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
He's super strong and his gun has like homing bullets to kill people.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, that's right.
It's not homing bullets, but the gun now
it auto targets. Like
it's kind of an AI. It's if we're taking that gun into consideration, which I guess we can.
though
But
sometimes it's confetti.
half
But
the times his gun is filled with confetti, and half the times it is filled with bullets with freckles.
I say that Caboose wins.
But
Because,
Jar Jar,
because I legally have to, or no, I'm just kidding.
Jar Jar was in the Battle of Naboo, and he took out a lot of different battle droids
By falling down.
by falling down with, well,
Or was it all planned?
he uses a battle droid's blaster to kill him by spinning a battle droid around that fires at him. He uses those blue energy balls to kill them as well.
Brian is the man. Brian is the man.
Brian knows how to ruin my fun. I can probably get him.
Wow. Okay.
Damn it!
You actually threw it.
Now we're just chucking.
It keeps curving.
It's,
I know where your desk is. Damn it! Ah, shit.
Oh, I thought he was doing.
Oh, look,
I
you
seen it.
Oh, it's close. Hold on.
At first, I thought he was doing the double middle finger.
All right, Brian wins. Oh, they're coming back.
Oh man.
oh God.
We're gonna be here all night cleaning
Remember
these
that,
things
remember that
up.
game that I pitched
Not me.
where you stand here in the studio and
my
you throw
idea.
stuff and try to break the most stuff as possible? I feel like that's kind of what this is becoming.
See, it started off soft.
Did you just throw that at his junk?
I've been trying to. This
As
is
I say, it
been
started
ignoring
off. As I say, it started off soft. You hit me in my junk with a ball. It started off soft. And now we're all having fun. See,
As it usually does.
look, see. I'm throwing them in the shot.
You ruined this whole. This
podcast is over, man.
You took it in a whole different direction. Ben's
podcast
really
is over.
trying.
I think Caboose wins. He's part of freelancers.
I also think Caboose wins.
part of freelancers.
Shit.
They some pretty, even though he's.
Lancer.
I mean, well, he's part of that world, I
Bruce
guess.
has superhuman strength.
Yeah.
But he's super dumb.
But I mean, that's
yeah, but he
kind of
lucks it.
dangerous.
He lucks into
Probably
crap.
dumber than Jar Jar.
That's kind of
I
dangerous.
don't
Remember
think it
that
takes
fight?
intelligence to beat Jar Jar.
Yeah, you remember that fight with Tex and he was helping? He was kind of smart. Well, he was kind of helping, but he was kind of making things worse, I guess.
No, it definitely wasn't helping. If the church AI gets in him and convinces
Sure.
him to attack, then it is. But we're not incorporating Epsilon. It's just Caboose.
I think it's Caboose. Caboose.
I think it's Caboose too.
Like, if Jar Jar hits Caboose, what's gonna happen? Really? If Caboose hits Jar Jar.
No, if
Right.
Jar Jar hits him with one of the what are they called? Boombas or whatever?
What?
The things that they use to kill the battle droids.
The things
you
that-
could take out Caboose's entire armor in one hit.
Does he have one of those?
It's like the standard Gungan weaponry. If we're
like
giving
every
Caboose his
Gungan is
gun,
armed.
if we're giving Caboose his gun, we gotta give Jar Jar his
What do you come into battle
bombas,
with?
boombas, whatever they're
Boombas?
called.
Yeah.
The blue ball thing.
And they roll around your house and vacuum it for you.
Oh, is that really what it is?
No.
Are they like weapons?
Yeah, it is.
Do you remember in episode 1 when they're fighting the droids and they're throwing those blue energy balls?
No.
Okay. Well, they threw blue energy balls at the droids and they would kill the droids.
Oh, nice.
So
They're like grenades?
it's like basically like a grenade. If it touches you, it does some kind of energy shock thing, and it can kill the cheap battle droids. I'm honestly not sure how
I don't think Jar Jar can hold up to
good they'd be against Spartan armor.
Oh, this is such a great idea.
Yes! Ha! Now you have to help clean up. He threw one.
Yep.
You all saw it.
I do
I
it
can
like
clean
3
up
times.
one.
Nope.
And I'm the one who gets
It's a
to
shared
There
responsibility.
we go. Cleaned up.
Oh, it's falling.
It's fine.
Oh no!
It's fine.
It fall off, damn it.
It's fine.
There you go.
Nice shot, Chad.
Okay.
Oh, look.
I cleaned up.
Oh,
It's
that
done.
thing.
There you go.
Oh, I remember these.
Yeah, these things.
Okay.
Speaking of balls,
Well, you said episode 1.
this is episode 1.
Look at him run. Look
Wait a-
at.
I thought episode 1 was was like the old ones.
No!
Oh, Christ.
No, Torian!
Is this the Clone Wars?
No!
Phantom
The
Menace.
one that came out in 1990.
What does it start at? The very first.
The first
Star
one
Wars
they
movie.
ever made.
Chronologically, it starts with episode 1, that one.
No. The
Release-wise, it
first
starts with
movie.
episode 4,
Okay.
which came out
That's why I was
70s.
confused. My bad. Because
Cool.
normal people
good?
do shit in order, but whatever.
Yes, they do. I agree.
Because that looked like the bad movies that you all don't like.
Yes,
It was the bad-
yes.
God.
All right. Also,
Okay.
I did want to bring up that the Gungan general, who
No, you said Gundam.
it does sound like
It
that.
would be better.
The Gungan general
Gundams.
does defeat General Grievous,
Oh.
who's that big cyborg dude.
With the
Kills
forearm.
all sorts of Jedi. Yeah. So, a Gungan can take out
That's
Grievous.
what he does. He just flips from the lightsaber.
He does get himself killed for doing it though.
I say caboose.
Yeah,
Also,
but
I would
the
really like
Spartan-
to see someone Photoshop Gungan wing. It would just be awesome.
So you are all saying
It's
caboose?
been like 20 years. Somebody's done it by now. But yes, caboose.
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 Yep. Oh, this is great.
We're on the caboose train.
Watch this internal
Ironically.
struggle.
What, you think I want Jar Jar to win?
No, I know you don't. That's why, like,
Absolutely not.
But you like Star Wars.
But I wanted there to be some kind of
I know,
discussion.
which is why I'm saying, like, watch his internal struggle. His inner Star Wars fan is like, don't you fucking say it. And then his host side is like, I should have a difference of opinion.
Caboose. Let's see the
Yeah,
poll.
there we go.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
looks like Caboose wins. Although I do really think that the ball energy thing might be able to take Caboose out.
If it would hit him,
If he could.
they just roll him
Yeah, I
down
feel like
hills.
Caboose
like-
to do like.
There's multiple ways they can use them. They can throw them as grenades. They're like large and small versions. So if it was a Gungan who was smart and had some kind of combat prowess, like that general, he could probably take Caboose out with him. Jar Jar himself probably not.
But I feel like Caboose would do like some wacky, dumb, bumbling idiot shit and like avoid it.
Maybe. I don't know.
Probably.
They're
But they both
They
have
both
that.
do that.
They just bumble their way until one of them dies.
Yeah.
It ends with them like
Basically
falling
the
off
fight.
a cliff or something. Not even.
Or just like
taking each other
abruptly
out.
getting impaled by something and then all the jokes are just done.
No, it is. They both skirt death for the entire battle, and then both at the exact same time accidentally kill themselves.
That would basically be. Oh yeah, there was one of the alternate endings. I think Red versus Blue, like season 5 or whatever, was like all of the Reds and Blues die except for Caboose, and then he just gets killed by like a rock or something like that. So, okay. So next week we've got a death battle suggestion, a community death battle suggestion from James Bogard, and he recommends we do Kratos.
Fitting,
Name,
right, of
fitting.
course.
God of War.
Versus his son.
Versus. Oh no, no. Well, he was actually suggesting versus Guts.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kratos versus Guts?
interesting.
I don't know enough about Guts. Does Guts kill gods?
He kills like godlike demons. Like he's killed.
Has he
Guts
killed
has no purpose
Zeus?
surviving so many of the things that he has survived.
Has he killed
His
Zeus?
enemies are Like the God Hand is way more powerful than anything
Yeah,
in Kratos' world.
Really?
Yeah, they're like reality warpers.
they're pretty crazy. Yeah, they kind of walk in and out of
He
like.
beats
It's more of like a
Slan.
dimensional
Slan.
like thing. Because they like walk in between like the demon realm and the
Yeah.
other, and that's why they kind of appear.
It's-
They're real powerful though. And like I don't know why Guts. I don't know how Guts survives what he survives. Like even like getting berserker armor, which like holds him together.
I remember that. I remember you talking about that, where
like-
his armor is like impaling him everywhere, but that's to keep his whole skeletal system intact or something.
So so here's what happens. Like it's not impaling him yet, and then you break his arm, and then the suit will impale him to pull his bones back together so that he can keep fighting. So most people who have worn the berserker armor die from just blood loss because it'll keep them together until there's like nothing
It
left.
stitches his body back together so it can move, but not in like
It doesn't heal it.
a healing way.
Yeah.
That's
it
the
just
most
literally-
hardcore thing I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, I know. That's berserk for you.
Something similar to that is Alan Walker from The Gray Man. Like when he got beat so bad, he couldn't move his body, but his like power, his like clown crown power, moves his body for him.
Yep.
And
Man,
fights,
that was a-
and fights for him. It was pretty intense.
What are you doing?
I powered
It's
through
one
all
of my
you,
hairs.
man.
For
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
fine.
Good.
Anyway,
I have
be
enough.
very interested to see. Also, one point to avoid, he's fighting this like pixie, which may sound like innocent, but she turns out she was actually super evil. And then like all these other little pixies or whatever are like jumping on him and like fucking him up. So his solution to that is to set himself on fire. Like he literally.
Guts will go through whatever pain is necessary.
Oh, 100%.
to beat a guy, even before the whole God Hand eclipse shit. Like,
Yeah.
in order to beat people who are stronger than him, he would just take a hit.
Oh yeah.
Like, that's just his fighting style.
Absolutely.
So this is going to be, I think this fight would be incredibly violent, incredibly brutal. And I don't know who would actually win.
I'm a
right off
little
the top
worried
of my
about
head.
Kratos' weaponry. That's
we'll see.
that's what I'm a little
Guts
worried
has
about. We'll
healing
see.
powers.
He's
But
got a crazy magic sword too. So, but I see a lot of people in the chat already talking about it. There's a lot of cool ideas right there. Let us know using the hashtag DeathPedalCast who you think would win. There will be a poll going up on the ScrewAttack Twitter asking you guys to vote for who you want to win on this upcoming Monday, the same day when Sora vs. Pit comes out for first members.
Hey.
Yeah, and then it'll also be out on YouTube on Wednesday, May 2nd. So be sure to check that out. And that about wraps up this week's show.
Can this,
Sweet,
just,
everybody.
can this just be part of our set? Look at the floor.
oh yeah, broadcast will love that.
Yeah, I'm sure. Just moving the
Can
cameras
we-
around with all these
What if we
balls.
just replace all this nice stuff with the legit ball pit? We all just sit in the ball pit.
Why? Yeah.
Yo, that'd be dope.
Why did we have our department
do
work
that?
their ass off and spend?
Can we
so
get like
much
a
time
ball?
prepping
Can we get a
this
ball
amazing
pit
set?
the size
That's
of
what I'm
this
saying.
and just sit in it?
All we need is a kiddie pool and these balls
Yeah.
and the balls to do it.
That
No.
But we're
All
not.
right. If you are a first member, be sure to check out our first exclusive extended show, Sudden Death, where we will be talking about the Venom trailer,
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
probably, and some other stuff that'll be coming out this weekend.
Or Ben's gonna try and we're gonna throw balls at him.
Probably.
Most likely.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for joining us, guys. See you next week.
Oh God, no!
God.
Ah!
Ah.